2023 LIS 010. Today I'm here to talk about metadata. And the definition I have here is metadata refers to the data that provide information about other data. It helps to describe, organize, and manage the data, making it easier to find it. So from the definition, there are points that I have to break down. Number one, we have data. We can say data refers to any piece of information like files, documents, image, or video. And another point there is provide information about. That word, underline it. It provides information about. It means that metadata gives content, description, or details about the data. That is the number two. Then another point there is other data. Other data means the original source of data that the metadata is describing. These are the 3 points that I explained from there. So we have examples of metadata. We have author, we have title, we have name. These are the ones I listed, and we also have types of metadata. We have descriptive metadata, structural metadata, and also have administrative metadata. And again, you can also think of metadata like a label on a file folder. Like a label on a file folder. The label, that is the metadata, provide information about what is inside the folder. What is inside the folder is the data. The thing that is inside the folder is what is the data. Then, like the title, the author, and it helps you to understand what the folder contains without having to open it. So these are the points I have. At this junction, I would like to yield the floor to my brother, Moses Peter, to continue the discussion.
Good morning, my fellow students. I am Moses Peter, number Edu 23 LIS 069. I'm here to talk about types of metadata, which is descriptive metadata, structural metadata, and descriptive metadata. So when we talk about descriptive metadata, this is the data that describes the content, such as the title, author, and abstract of the document. So to continue the elaborations, structural metadata, which informs about noun data in order, such as the format, file, type, and size, and data relationship. The administrative metadata inform the help to manage the data, such as creation, data file, size, and access permission. Thank you.
It's Christiana with the matric number Edu 23 LIS 040. I'm here to talk about how to identify quality metadata. 1. Accuracy. Ensure that metadata accurately reflects the attributes of data that it describes. For example, date, name, and other details should be correct and up to date. Secondly, timeliness. Metadata should be kept up to date to reflect any changes or updates in the data it describes. Then the third one, accessibility. Ensure that metadata is easy, accessible, and understandable to users. Clear documentation and standardization formats can be in accessibility. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Solomon Medro. I want to continue from where she stopped, that is on the quality, how to identify a quality metadata. How to identify a quality metadata, we have a lot of ways which you can identify a quality metadata, but I'll be talking on a few ones. Number one, we're talking about the accessibility. It must be accessible to the users. To identify a quality metadata, you can't just hide it in a place and expect the users to find it. It has to be accessible, very accessible, like make it accessible to the user so it will be easier for them to find it. Then the relevance, when we talk about it being relevant, it must be useful and meaningful to the users. There is when, before you can identify its relevance, it has to be, let's say, very meaningful in the sense that when a user sees it, after going through it, it has to be meaningful to the person. That is to satisfy his or her needs. Then we're talking about also the completeness. It has to be complete and comprehensively. Like, let's say for instance, you are talking about a particular. You are writing about a particular thing and it's not complete. You just go about it halfway. It doesn't make sense. It has to be complete, and also for the user to get a meaning from what he or she is searching. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, my fellow students.
My name is Opanachio John Deborah, matric number Edu23LI088, and I'm here to discuss on the topic Boolean operators. What are Boolean operators? Boolean operators, these are logical connectors that are used in databases, search engines, and programs in order to connect and to refine search terms or expressions. These Boolean operators can be seen as conjunctions that help to combine or extract search terms. So there are various types of Boolean operators. That's the examples of Boolean operators. There are 8 in number, but out of those 8, there are 3 major types, and they include the AND operator, the OR operator, the NOT operator, the plus operator, minus operator, asterisk operator, quotation operator, and parenthesis operator. So I would like to call on Ms. Halima to tell us what she knows about the AND operator and the NOT operator.
Good day everyone, my name is Halima, the matric number Edu23LI026. So I want to talk about the AND operator. The AND operator ensures that all search terms are included in a search. So, for instance, if we want to talk about information and society, the search query is going to be information and society. Then the result that we're giving out is going to be all details about information and society. Secondly, the NOT operator. This ensures that specific terms that are not included in your text are not. The NOT operator. This ensures that specific terms are removed from the search. For instance, if you want to talk about information and you don't want anything about society, the search query is going to be information on society. Thank you.
So now I'll call on our sister, Ms. Mary, to elaborate on OR operator.
Good evening, class. My name is Secretary matric number 823 and I'm talking about OR operators. The OR operators are search engines that broadens the search to include results that contains any of the terms, either information on society or both information and society, which the result is going to be based on either the information on society or both information and society.
And lastly, I'll call on Sister Testimony to explain the minus operator and the plus operator.
My name is Felicia Testimony, Edu23 and I am 55. I'm going to be talking about the plus Boolean operator. Plus Boolean operator is also similar to AND Boolean operator. It is used in some older search engines, which is used to include specific areas of details. For example, when you say information plus society, giving information of both information and society. It is not excluding any details at all. And I'm also going to be talking about the minus Boolean operator, which is also similar to the not Boolean operators. It is, for example, when we have information minus society, it's only giving us a specific detail on information, not giving it on society. Thank you.
Between AND, OR, and NOT operator with the minus and the plus operator. So I would like to enlighten us on the remaining 3 examples of Boolean operators that we have, and they are the asterisk operator, the parenthesis operator, and the quotation operator. This asterisk operator is referred to as a wildcard. Why is it referred to as a wildcard? Because it searches for the variations of a root word. Example, using information and society or information society. When you want to use the asterisk operator to search for root words, using inform as a root word here, you search inform on your web page and include the asterisk sign, and it will give you variations, different words that fall under that root word. Example, inform with the asterisk sign will give you results like information, informational, informative. And when you search society, that's SOCIET with an asterisk on it in the search engine, it will give you results of society, societal, and so on and so forth. So now, the parenthesis Boolean operator. Here, it is used to group terms or operators, and it also helps to control search logic. It brings about clarity when terms are being searched for. For example, you want to search information, and either society or technology. For that search that you are looking for to appear neat, you will use your parenthesis Boolean operator. So instead of information and either society or technology, you will make it information and in brackets you will now write society or technology. So this parenthesis ensures that the or operation will be evaluated first, followed by the and operation. Lastly, we'll talk about the quotation Boolean operator. This quotation is used to search for an exact phrase. Exact phrase using information society again as an example. When you search for information society inside a quotation mark, it will give you results for only information society. It will not give you results on information, it will not give you results on society, but it will give you the compound meaning of information society. So I remain Okonanchi Deborah, presenting Boolean operator for book 2.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even